sudden flash, metal bending in the crash. Time froze still, the world went dark. Just a heavy hollow pounding of my heart. I reached out through the shattered glass, praying that the worst had passed. Eyes wide open in the smoke, waiting for the silence to break before I spoke. Sirens crying from a mile away, but nothing matters but the words you say. Are you breathing? Are you hurt? Brushing the glass and the ashes off your shirt. Hands shaking, tracing every line, desperate to know that you're still fine. Adrenaline racing, blurring up the fear. I just need to pull you near. Tears falling as the shadows shift, bruised and breathless in a desperate kiss. A desperate kiss. A desperate kiss. Fingers trembling on your face, checking every single space. A scratch, a cut, a beating chest, pulling your heartbeat against my breast. We were inches from the end of the road. Now the panic in my veins is about to explode. You grab my waist, you pull me tight, anchoring my soul into the night. Sirens crying but they fade away. Nothing matters but the words you say. Are you breathing? Are you here? Let me taste away the fear. Hands shaking, tracing every line, desperate to know that you're still fine. Adrenaline racing, blurring up the fear. I just need to pull you near. Tears falling as the shadows shift, bruising, breathless in a desperate kiss. Yeah, desperate kiss. Taste the iron, taste the salt. It wasn't yours, it wasn't my fault, but right here in the neon glow, I've never needed you more, you know. Holding on like gravity is gone. We almost didn't make it to the dawn, but your lips are rough and your grip is strong. Right here in the wreckage is where we belong. Hands shaking, chasing every line, desperate to know that you're still fine. Adrenaline racing, blurring up the fear. I just need to pull you near. Tears falling as the shadows shift, bruising, breathless in a desperate kiss. Still breathing, still breathing, tangled up in this. Just a desperate kiss. We made it through the dark. Terminal 4, neon lights blurred in the rain, lungs tasting like copper and cold with no pains. I'm cutting through shadows, I'm breaking the flow while you're checking your watch, ready to go. The tiles are humming, or maybe it's me, tripping on ghosts of who we used to be. Platform B, gate 17, the cruelest departure I've ever seen. And the intercom is whispering your name, like a secret I wasn't supposed to reclaim. Yeah, you always liked the way the city sounds at night, before you decided to take flight. So this is the exit, the one-way design. You're looking so polished, you're looking so fine in that coat I bought you for a different life. Now it's just something to sharpen the knife. Wait just a second, stay in the haze. I didn't run miles just to catch your gaze, but go on, get settled, don't mind the view. I'm just the ghost that you're passing through. Your bag's by your feet, silver and sleek. I'm standing here breathless, feeling so weak, but you don't look startled, you don't even blink. How long has this been on the edge of the brink? You say it's for growth, you say it's for space, while the steam from the engine clouding your face. It's a beautiful aesthetic, the way that you leave, with a heart up your jacket and tricks down your sleeve. The doors are sliding, The gap is widening. Hope the air is clear where you're headed to. Since this atmosphere was too heavy for you, don't trip on the way out. Yeah, this is the exit, your one-way design. You're looking so cold and you're looking so fine. And that coat I bought you for a different life. Now it's just something that's sharp in the night. Wait just a second, stay in the haze. I didn't run miles just to catch your gaze. But go on, get settled, don't mind the view. I'm just the ghost that you're passing through. One way, you always the other. The whistle's blowing, I'm staying, you're going. One way, the other. The whistle's blowing, I'm staying, you're going. You sit across the table with your bitter tea, spilling cold advice like it's currency. Looking at his canvas with a sideways glance, saying he should wake up, give up the romance. But you don't see the hours in the midnight glow, the way his hands move when the colors flow. You only see the struggle, you don't see the spark. So I'm stepping in before you leave a mark. So keep your heavy words inside your mouth before you try to pull his spirits out. I'll be the velvet wall between your pride and his heart. You won't put your fingerprints all over his heart. Keep your good intentions on the shelf. I'll protect his peace all by myself. No, you don't get to dim this light. Not tonight, not tonight. You talk about a real world and growing up, while pouring condescension in a coffee cup. You think it's just a phase, just a waste of time, but his soul is speaking in a different rhyme. I see the way he breathes when he strikes a chord, a kind of quiet wealth you can never afford. So smile and give your warnings, tell me I'm naive, but this is his religion and I choose to believe. So keep your heavy words inside your mouth before you try to pull his spirits out. Be the velvet wall between your pride and his heart. You won't put your fingerprints all over his heart. Keep your good intentions on the shelf. I'll protect his peace all by myself. No, you don't get to dim this light. Not tonight, not tonight. Smile for the dinner, keep the family peace. But I'm drawing a circle, making the static cease. You can judge from the stands, you can whisper and stare, but you're not allowed in the sanctuary we share. Go ahead and call me defensive, call me cold, but his dreams are something to be bought and sold. Yeah. Keep your shadows to yourself, let him paint, let him play. I'm standing right here in the way, I'm right here, just sip your tea and let him be. Not tonight, don't touch his heart. Smells like bleach and no mistakes in here. Dust falling down in the dark. You swore you knew the word out, made it sound so clear. Now we're just waiting for the spark. Heavy boots dragging on the linoleum floor, echoes bouncing off the cinder block walls. I'm rolling my eyes, but I can't ignore the The weight of silence falls. We're pushed up tight against the mop sink. Nowhere to move, nowhere to even think. Your chest is heavy right on mine. You whisper we'll be fine. You always say we'll be fine. Holding my breath in the 6x4, watching the flashlight sleep under the door. I can feel your heartbeat racing against my ribs. Another brilliant plan of yours, another one of your fears. Yeah, we're hiding in the shadows, trapped in the tight. Just another stupid, perfect Friday night. Your denim jacket smells like rain and cheap cologne. I push you away if I had an inch of space, but I'm pinned right here in the danger zone, just staring at the side of your face. Don't say a word, don't even sigh. Don't give them a reason to look inside. Let the uniforms pass us by while I swallow my pride. We're pushed up tight against the mop sink. Nowhere to move, nowhere to even think. Your chest is heavy right on mine. You whisper we'll be fine. Yeah, you always say we'll be fine. Holding my breath in the 6x4, watching the flashlight sweep under the door. I can feel your heartbeat racing against my ribs. Another brilliant fan of yours, another one of your fears. Yeah, we're hiding in the shadows, trapped in the tight. Just another stupid, perfect Friday night. You step there right outside. You tense up, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. My hand on your shoulder, your hand on my waist. I hate that I'm addicted to this bitter taste. So typical of you, playing it cool while you drag me down, making me the fool. Step, skating down the hall. Step, they're right outside. Step, they're right outside. You can't stop, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. My hand on your shoulder, your hand on my waist. I hate that I'm addicted to this bitter taste. So typical of you, playing it cool while you drag me down, making me the fool. Step, footsteps fading down the hall. You can breathe now, yeah, you can breathe now. Just don't pull away, yeah, don't move. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. It's in my blood. Midnight city lights bleeding through the blinds. Your ghost is in the kitchen, messing with my mind. The silence is a fever, it's a slow acting sting. I didn't know that leaving changed the taste of everything. Now I'm tracing outlines on your side of the bed, while the venom of your goodbye starts to fill up my head. My pulse is getting heavy, I'm shivering in the heat. Every memory of us is a rhythmic skip, a broken beat. I'm paralyzed in purple, drowning in the gray, and there's only one thing that can take the ache your conscience in your chest while I'm staring at the ceiling, failing every test. It's kinda funny, isn't it? In a twisted sort of way, that the one who wrecked my system is the only one who can stay. The infection of your absence, yeah, it's spreading through my skin. Hope you're happy with the state you left me in. It's a cruel design, a wicked little plan, to need the medicine from the same cold hand. Press your lips to mine, even if they lie. Just kill the sting for a minute, then let me die. Poison, baby, by the silence you left behind. A toxic sort of longing that I can't seem to unwind. I'm fading out, I'm reeling, I'm losing all my grip. The only antidote is your mouth against my lips. Just one desperate kiss before I lose the rest of this. One desperate kiss, six in my veins, baby. Passive aggressive maybe, but I'm still waiting for the cure. Just one kiss. Street lights bleeding through the blinds. 2 a.m. another call, another piece of mind. Shattered by the mess they left at our front door. You don't even hesitate, your feet hit the floor. He's not your blood, he's only mine. But you pull your jacket on and draw the battle line. Funny how the people who share his last name are always the first ones passing the blame. I watch your profile in the dashboard glow, driving the places that I used to know. You don't say a word, you just set your jaw, playing the shield, rewriting the law. You hold the weight that wasn't yours to bear, a heavy crown in the midnight air. Fierce as a brother, cold as the steel, guarding the broken, helping them heal. I never asked you to stand in the fire, but you're the only one pulling him out of the mire. Yeah, you're pulling him out. Passive whispers from the family tree. They talk a lot, but they never see what it takes to talk him down from the edge. You're the only one who stands out on the ledge. It's tragic how they judge the way we cope, while you're the one out in the dark, handing him the rope. You don't even flinch when he pushes away. You just plant your feet and you decide to stay. I watch your profile in the dashboard glow, driving the places that I used to know. You don't say a word, you just set your jaw, playing the shield, rewriting the law. You hold the weight that wasn't yours to bear, a heavy crown in the midnight air. Fierce as a brother, cold as the steel, guarding the broken, helping them heal. I never asked you to stand in the fire, but you're the only one pulling him out of the mire. Yeah, you're pulling him out. You're pulling him out. You the drums matching my heartbeat, rain pouring down on this empty street. I owe you more than a late night song, for being the place where he finally belongs. When blood is thin and the ties are frayed, you are the promise that they never made. Yeah, you're the promise. Breathing out the smoke, letting down the guard. Loving him is easy, keeping him is hard. But you do it, yeah, you do it without a sound. Midnight glow, safe at home. Fluorescent lights humming, flickering low. We're the only ones left, nowhere to go. You're checking the clock, I'm checking your form. The air in this gym is starting to warm. You play it so cool, like it's just a drill, but you're moving too fast, can't keep your heart still. I'm guarding you close, way closer than need, and my defense is sharp, but I'm hoping I'm defeated. Laces scraping on the hardwood floor. I'm keeping count, but who's keeping score? You think you're winning, you think you're so tough, but your passive is failing. I'm calling your bluff. It's a different kind of rhythm, a different kind of heat. The static in the silence makes the session feel sweet. From the sweat on our skin to the weight of the air, the tension's so heavy, it's almost unfair. We're losing the game, but we're finding the flow. Everything's moving, slow motion, slow. You push off my shoulder a little too hard. I catch my breath, I'm dropping my guard. Is that a smirk, or are you just tired? The way that you're looking, I'm getting wired. Focus, you whisper, but your voice is a blur. You're checking my pulse, or are you just sure? I'm playing aggressive just to see how you react. Every collision is a matter of fact. One wrong step, a slip on the line. Gravity's working, time is divine. My back is the mat, the world starts to spin, but I'm not looking up at the ceiling again. Oh, I'm looking at you, your hands by my head. The training is over, let's do this instead. Yeah. You're pinning me down, I'm breathless and trapped. The distance between us is finally snapped. Heartbeat like a hammer, chest against chest. Give the competitions a long overdue rest. Stay right there, don't move a muscle, just breathe. Who won? Who won? Yeah. It's right there on the table. Scrolling through the archive, checking forums in the middle of the night. You mentioned it once back in January, that little piece of you that didn't survive the move. A rustic key, a wooden bird. I tracked the auctions, I followed every word. While you were sleeping, dreaming of yourself, I was out here playing detective for yourself. I didn't do it for the thank you, I didn't do it for a stay. I just wanted to see if I could find the parts of you that you threw away. So here it is, the ghost you lost at 10. Put it in your pocket, be a little boy again. Don't look at me like I'm some kind of saint. I'm just the girl who's tired of your restraint. I don't need a thing in return, not a look, not a touch. It's funny how I care and you don't care much. It was in a basement in Seattle under dust. I paid the shipping, I handled the trust. You couldn't remember the name of the street, but I memorized your history to make you complete. And now it's sitting by your coffee cup, a tiny miracle you won't even pick up. Passive, maybe aggressive, probably so, but I found your past while you let our future go. Is it everything you remember? Does it fill that little hole? Or is it just another object for your cold selective soul? So here it is, the ghost you lost at 10. Put it in your pocket, be a little boy again. Don't look at me like I'm some kind of saint. I'm just the girl who's tired of your restraint. I don't need a thing in return, not a look, not a touch. It's funny how I care and you don't care much. Keep it, it's yours. lights blurring in the midnight rain. I'm walking half a step behind your shadow again. The concrete slick, or maybe I'm just tired of playing these parts that you require. My mind was drifting somewhere out of reach, thinking of the lessons you're always trying to teach. Then the world shifted, the ground turned to glass, waiting for the impact, waiting for the crash. But your fingers clamped tight around my wrist, a sudden intervention I didn't think would exist. You pulled me back before I hit the floor, locked eyes with me like you were looking for more. It's a cinematic save, yeah, you play it so well, holding me steady in this private little hell. You caught my hand, kept me safe and sound, but you're the only reason I was looking at the ground. You're checking my palms, acting so concerned, like this isn't a bridge you've already burned. Careful you murmur, breath cold against my skin, while you count the points for the hero win. It's a heavy kind of safety anchor to your grip. Funny how you're always there to witness every slip. The sin paths are swelling, the air is getting tight. You're my favorite disaster in the neon light. Start. Pull me to your chest, let the sub bass drum. We both know exactly what I've become, a damsel by design, a fall you can't predict, addicted to the rescue and the tension you inflict, yeah. It's like thinking that dancing at anything will exist. You pull me back before I hit the floor, locked eyes with me like you were looking for more. It's a cinematic save, yeah, you play it so well, steady in this private little hell. You caught my hand, kept me safe and sound, but you're the only reason I was looking at the ground. Don't let go, or do, I can't tell the difference. Nice catch, baby, always right on time, aren't you? Just in time to keep me fine, to keep me fine, to keep me fine, to keep me fine. Neon bleeding through the heavy rain, ay. You were shaking, staring at the stain. The glass was shattered, the damage done. You looked at me like I was the only one who could fix the cracks in your perfect frame, keep the mud away from your golden name. You didn't ask, but you didn't say no when I stepped up and decided to go. Your name in lights, it's gotta stay so bright, can't have a shadow on your spotless life. So I wore the jacket, I took the blame, I smiled at the whispers and swallowed the shame. I'm the villain in the story now, but we both know who took the bow. Your hands are clean, your conscience rests, while I'm the secret heavy in your chest. I took the fall, I bought the lie, just so your star wouldn't drop from the sky. I took the fall for nothing at all. You sip your coffee, read the morning news, they're talking about me, not a word about you. You sent a text, just a little black heart, playing the victim isn't easy art. I see you walking out tall and proud, working the room, working the crowd, and I'm just a ghost haunting your phone, paying the price so you're never alone. The nights, it's gotta stay so bright. Can't have a shadow in your spotless life. So on the jacket, I took the blame. I smiled at the whispers and swallowed the shame. Story now, but we both know who took the bow. Your hands are clean, your conscience rests, while I'm the secret heavy in your chest. I took the fall, I brought the light, just so your star wouldn't drop from the sky. Yeah, I took the fall for nothing at all. Don't worry, babe, your secret's safe with me. Locked in the dark where the world cannot see. I don't need a thank you, I don't need a crown. Just remember who kept you from drowning down. When you look in the mirror late at night, do you see my face in the fading light? I took the fall, yeah. Keep your hands clean, just a shadow in your background. Your reputation is safe, but I know